Facebook and on Instagram with our Ask Dr. A episode. So if you guys want to ask any questions, make sure that you jump in the comments on Facebook. Make sure you jump on the comments on Facebook if you guys want to ask any questions, because we are about to be answering any question that you guys have live. I'm going to press the button here, and we are good to go. Let's do it. All right, cool. Hey there, fam. I'm Patty. All right. Hey guys, welcome to a Wednesday evening episode of Ask Dr. A. I'm super excited to be here with you guys tonight, and we've been getting a lot of questions from people, either asking in person, shooting us emails, or commenting on the posts on Facebook. So if you guys have any questions that you guys want to ask, go ahead and comment. I think there is some lag in terms of my screen and your screen, but I'll do my best to answer them real time. If you guys like my setup here, which I do like my setup, it's because we're doing a webinar at 6 p.m. in our Absolute Chiropractic Community Wellness group called Mental Health Matters. So if you guys want to jump on there, go ahead and join. So Miss Patty, I miss you too, but I'm not coming to Florida. No, I'm gonna stay right here. They need us up here, so we're gonna keep doing this. All right. So first question that we have for you guys. Let's see, where are we? Was a question on Facebook. Ken Miller Sr. Oh man, we're jumping right into this. He says, I broke my back in 3 places, upper, middle, and lower. Been in a lot of pain. Will adjustment help? 1 year ago, past March. First of all, Ken, thanks a lot for sharing that with us. Man, and I'm so sorry. Here, let me actually just put that text on the screen so that you guys can see. Let's see if this works. So, it shows most of it. That'll work. Cool. So, yeah, Ken, I mean, that's a huge question, my man. You broke your back in 3 places, upper, middle, and lower. You've been in a lot of pain. Will an adjustment help? 1 year ago, past March. Let me tell you, Ken, I want you to know, first off, that there is hope out there. We are, because we deliver very gentle, specific care, able to take care of people with all different health concerns. We do even have people with previous fractures that we've been able to serve. What I'm going to go ahead and tell you, though, my man, is just go ahead and what we have to do first, obviously, is an evaluation. I want to look at any x-rays you have. I want to look at MRIs you have, CTs, whatever else you have. We got to make sure that we know exactly what's going on underneath the surface and make sure that you're a really good candidate for the care that we provide before moving forward. So whether you're in our office or anywhere else, make sure you're going to go somewhere that's going to do a really, really, really thorough evaluation. That's absolutely what you need. But depending on what we find there, I want you to know that there is hope. And thank you, Ken, once again for the question. That's awesome. So let's go ahead and type this next question in. I'm going to type this in for you. This is something that somebody handed. What type of coffee do you drink? All right. Now, I am a black coffee man. It gives me a lot of energy. I'm a big black coffee fan, and I get my beans from Turnstile Roasters in Belmar. They are amazing, really good people over there. They really know their stuff with coffee. I'm a big fan of. I do a Chemex pour over at home, so I'm a really big. So they have really good beans. Recently, I've been on their Tanzania bean. I've been really, really loving that. They also have a naturally processed, and I forget where it's from, but if you ever go there, if you see anything honey processed or naturally processed, it is just so aromatic, so absolutely delicious. I highly, highly, highly recommend going over there and trying it. And if you're not into the pour-over game, if you're just kind of putting in like a Keurig or something like that, spend the money and have them make you a pour over. Don't just do the drip, do the pour over, because it just brings out different flavors there that it's going to really just really kind of change your mind and perspective on what good coffee is. So I hope that's awesome. I hope that helps you out. Pat says folders and chock full of nuts. And Pat, you are chock full of nuts, if that's your answer. I'm sorry, that is one crazy answer. and that's my dad joke of the day. How can you help fibromyalgia? I'm still working on getting my stepmom there. Patty, that's a really good question. What it basically comes down to is that because the brain, because the nervous system controls and coordinates the function of every system in the entire body, which we know, I know you know, and because, I mean, we've had this conversation time and time again, and I know personally we've had conversations about how chiropractic's been able to help you and others with things besides just overall pain. The amazing thing is that when we see the nervous system get overloaded, when subluxation is present, when there's tension, irritation on the nerves, it'll oftentimes show up in different ways. Fibromyalgia is typically a hypersensitivity of the nervous system, and if we can look at and find out what's going on, find out where the irritation is, find out why the brain is interpreting so much as pain, when we actually understand what's going on there, where inflammation is coming from, we can begin to deliver specific care and specific other things as well to make sure that we are going to allow your stepmom or whoever else is suffering with fibromyalgia really to just function as well as he or she possibly can. So thank you so much for your question, Patty. I hope you're loving Florida. I miss you guys so much. You guys are really cool. All right, let's see. What is the craziest thing you've ever eaten? If you guys want to know who asked that, that was my... Oh no, we can't hear anything on Facebook, it seems. Okay. Let's see. Really? Becky, I'm not sure why it is that you can't hear anything. I'm going to double check the sound and make sure that we're good. We are live on Instagram as well, so you could jump over there. I know that they can hear me really well because I got that chock full of nuts answer, so I know that they can hear me. But I'll double check this before we go live on the Mental Health Matters webinar as well, if you were planning on joining us over there. Okay, so the next question, what is the craziest thing you've ever eaten? So it's not really crazy. Not really crazy, but I'm a big fan, and this as a healthcare practitioner, I'm sorry if this is offensive to you, but I'm a very, very, very big fan of ice cream challenges. Oh, and actually somebody just joined who's seen me in an ice cream challenge. So I'm a big fan of food challenges, and my favorite challenge that I've ever done is from Hoffman's, and it is called the Octopus Challenge. And what that is 8 scoops of ice cream with 8 toppings, whipped cream, and 2 cherries in 8 minutes. On August 8th, they also discount that from $16 down to $8. So on August 8th, you can get 8 scoops of ice cream with 8 toppings and finish it in 8 minutes. You also get a shirt. And I was able to do that within 5.5 minutes, and I have the shirt to prove it. And I was actually wearing it the other night, and my wife looked at me, and well, it looks like nobody on Facebook can hear anything. Guys, I'm super sorry that you can't hear anything right now. I don't know how to fix that at this moment. So I'll fix it before the Mental Health Matters webinar, and I'll make sure that you guys can make sure that if you guys want to get in on this, you guys can get in on it on Instagram at this moment. I'm running live on Instagram on my phone, and I'm running live on Facebook from the desktop. So unfortunately, I only have one phone on me, so I can't run live from 2 phones. But we're going to make it happen in the future. And once again, I am sorry about that. I'll figure this out. Okay. So, yeah, no to the ice cream challenge. I'm sorry, but it's awesome. Okay, next question that we have is if you, let's see what this says. Let me probably type this in here. Okay. If you had $1 billion tomorrow, what would Garrett Gunderson, so that's something that would probably start chipping away at that. And I've seen some memes out there like, what would you do if you won $1 billion? Like, probably pay off my student loans and then go do the ice cream challenge at Hoffman's. Not quite there. That you've ever adjusted. The youngest person that I've ever adjusted is actually just a couple days. The youngest person ever adjusted is just a couple days old. And she's absolutely beautiful. And she is actually my cousin. Here, I'm going to see if I can share my screen on this. And let's see. Let's see if I can share this. and see if I can get a photo for you guys. Let me show this in the stream here next to me. See if I can get a photo here. I know I have one in here. She's so cute. I'm going to tell you guys this funny story while I'm looking for it. When I was adjusting this couple days, oh my gosh, you guys can see some of the babies here. Do I have a great job or what? This is flipping amazing. So when I was adjusting this little cutie, oh, I can't find her. This little cutie patootie, and she was so tiny, just a little, nope, not her, just a little peanut. And I'm adjusting her. I'm at my cousin's house. Obviously, if you guys don't know, one of the reasons we see kiddos that young is just because the nervous system really does. Patty, when I find this on here, I'll show you. Because the nervous system does control and coordinate everything, that includes development. And one of the things that we talk about is how a lot of the development of the brain, especially in the early years, comes from touch. It comes from taste. And that's the reason the babies put everything in their mouth. That's the reason they touch everything. And as you kind of know, learning to get head control is something that's huge. So there's a lot of information that comes from the receptors in the upper neck. And if there is any misalignment there or irritation there, it can really cause a bombardment of improper information going up to the brain. And because it does that, what we'll oftentimes see is we can see this result in imbalances in the long term. Oh, I can't find her, but I found a picture of her sister, so I'll show you guys here. Oh my gosh, what a cutie. So I'm adjusting her, and she's like this big, she's like the cutest thing in the entire world. Okay, is this really? Oh no. Oh, it didn't even scroll. All right, I'm really batting 1,000 on here. Let me share a different screen here. So, no. All right, let me try a different one. Okay, I'm gonna share this. So I'm adjusting her, and what's really, oh, there we go. So it's her sister. What a cutie, right? So I'm adjusting this little angel, and all of a sudden, I'm adjusting her sacrum, which is pretty locked up, which was just from childbirth. And what happened was when we got a little bit of movement down there in the sacrum, those nerves really do control a lot of the digestive system. And she had this blowout fart that was so loud, and I'm like sitting there adjusting, I'm all focused, and it was so loud that I was literally startled, and I jumped back, and like you could see on my face how startled I was by how loud this fart was. Now, kids poop on me and fart on me all the time, but for some reason I just wasn't inspecting this like in my cousin's house, and of course, what do they have on video? Me starting to adjust this baby, and her farting so loud, and me jumping back. So they have this as blackmail for me and for her. I hope this gets showed at her wedding years later. That's all the questions that I have for you guys this evening. If you guys are on Instagram, I hope you guys liked the live. I'm sorry that you didn't get to see everything on there. And if you guys are on Facebook, well, you can't really hear me say this, but I'm really sorry that the audio didn't come through. I'm going to double check that before we go on the Mental Health Matters webinar. I'm going to do these, I think, once a week. This was fun. If you guys want to see more of things like this in the future, go ahead and comment on, shoot us an email, shoot us a text, shoot us a message with the questions that you want us to answer, and I will make sure that we answer them. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for spending this time with me this evening. Hope you guys all have a blessed day, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon.